Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own struggles, having borderline personality disorder. I talk about my struggles with post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and panic attacks, depression. I also talk about narcissism, schizophrenia, my father's schizophrenic, bipolar, and all the different types of therapies, DBT, CBT, psychodynamic, psychoanalytical. I talk about my experiences being sexually abused by my former therapist, and I talk about my abusive childhood too. But I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I do not hold a degree in psychology. I am not a licensed therapist. I'm only a former patient, so this is not a professional channel, so I can't diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. And all I ask in return of you is please be kind. Be kind in the comments. Be respectful. We don't have to agree on everything, but we do need to agree on kindness and respect. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button there on the right, so you will be notified when I have a new video, and give that a thumbs up if you like what you see, so I know what videos are popular and which ones I can work on more. All right, let's dive into this. Whole video started with comments. This person came on and made accusations, yes, I won't mention their name, on another video about me, a lot of accusations. But I said that I do welcome comments as long as they're kind and respectful. Now, this person kind of like borderline, was on the border of being kind of respectful. It's like, some of her comments were kind of questionable if they were kind and respectful. Others seemed like constructive criticisms or her opinion of what she thought of me, which is okay as long as you're being, kind and respectful. You can give me, constructive criticism, or you can give me your opinion, even if it's not accurate or truthful. You can still state how you feel, as long as it's done in the right way. You see what I'm trying to say? As long as you're not trying to stab, zing me or stab me or get me upset. Which, like I said, not sure. But anyway, I'm going to give the person the benefit of the doubt, and I pinned her comment, and I, went back and forth talking to her about it. And I told her, like, some of the things she said was true, other things she said was not true. I said that, am I a happy person? She said that I don't look like, I'm happy with my life. And it's true. I'm not completely happy with my life. That I told her I wear a smile, I fake it till I make it. That's what I told her. Meaning, I act with an air of confidence. I act like I'm outgoing. I act like I'm happy because I smile in my videos, and those things are not really true. I'm not really a confident person. I'm not a happy person. I mean, not everything in my life I'm unhappy about. I love my sons and my husband. But I am unhappy about a lot of things. So, and I always go on my videos and tell you that I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm just a former patient. So you can't accuse me of trying to portray myself as something I'm not, okay? I like to keep the videos, respectful and upbeat, not just come on here, with a puss on my face complaining about this and that, But, she said a lot of negative things about me, that, like, I'm a bot, or I have bot accounts. She can think what she wants to think, okay? I know myself, and I don't need to explain myself to anyone, all right? And besides, usually someone that judgmental already has their mind made up about you, okay? So don't confuse them with the truth, because they're not going to believe the truth. They don't want to believe the truth. They already have their minds made up against you. So there's, no point in that. But what I wanted to do this video about is that I come on here trying to be as authentic as I can be. A lot of times, I don't know if it appears that I am, because I smile a lot. I try not to, be a downer, but I'm no Pollyanna either. I try not to be a pessimistic person or someone who, is scornful of my life. She also mentioned my son, which is very hurtful, because I said I'm not happy that my son has brain damage. It doesn't mean that I don't accept my son or get a lot of joy and pleasure out of him. I see my son twice a week. I visit him on Saturdays at his house. I bring him home, and he has make dinner for him on Sundays. It's just that my son, if he wasn't such an invalid, he wouldn't be in these placement centers where he was beaten and tortured. And what broke my heart is I visited him at his school on Tuesday, and they were walking them around in circles around the room like a bunch of cattle, and my son looked so unhappy. All I meant by that statement was that if my son didn't have traumatic brain injury, he'd be happier in his life. He wouldn't have to, he could be living on his own. He's almost 30, and he wouldn't have to put up with people abusing him. He has the mind of a 2-year-old, so he's very trusting. And he trusts people, especially people that take care of him, and that's what he got for that. He got beaten up with bruises all over him and hospitalized. You haven't walked in my shoes, so you don't know what I mean when I'm saying these things. So you're just really talking out of your ass when you make comments like that, because you haven't walked in my shoes. You have no idea what it is to be me. None. Okay? So you can sit there in almighty high judgment all you want, but you have no idea, what my life is. I don't judge you on your life, and you shouldn't judge me on my life either. Okay? I put a great amount of effort into my videos. First of all, I have to think of subject content. Then I do the videos. Then I have to edit the videos. I have to upload them to Dropbox, and then download them onto my computer, then upload them again on YouTube, and then I have to market my videos. Marketing takes hours. People don't understand about marketing unless, they have their own YouTube channel, or they have their own books, or they have their own product they're trying to sell, okay? Marketing, if you don't market yourself, no one's gonna know about you, right? How do I have over 4,000 subscribers? If I just put my video up and did nothing, and I didn't market myself, guess how many subscribers I might have? Well, maybe YouTube might, recommend it, right? But I probably would have like well under 1,000. Because who's gonna know about it? YouTube does make recommendations, okay? That does help. But I mean, I got my subscribers by heavy marketing, okay? And Reddit isn't the only platform I market on. Some people think it is. It isn't. I have like dozens and dozens of different groups on LinkedIn. I have dozens of different groups on Facebook. I market on Twitter, okay? So I just don't market on one platform. all right? And I'm very persistent in what I do to get my message across. Especially, I wanted to get my message across about therapy abuse. That's what started this whole mental health channel, is trying to get my message across about how severely I was abused in therapy. I mean, I was severely abused. I have many videos about that. Oh, it's windy. I don't want the camera to fall over. So I go on all different platforms, and the platforms I go on, most people don't mind, but the Reddit platforms do mind for some reason. There's a group of haters on there that, don't want to see me on there, but it doesn't stop me. I'm unstoppable. I'm like really dogged, determined to get my message across, and to have this mental health channel to talk about my own mental health struggles, being raised by a narcissistic mother who badly beat me and belittled me and shamed me, to a paranoid schizophrenic father who was in and out of mental institutions, having a traumatic brain damaged son, being sexually molested by my psychologist. I mean, there's a whole gamut of things that I come on to share with people as a former patient. I never been hospitalized myself, but so I don't have any experience with that part, but I have a lot of experience with mental illness. As I said in the beginning of this video, I have borderline personality disorder. I have post-traumatic stress disorder. I have severe anxiety disorder. I have severe depression. I have substance abuse with alcohol. I've been sexually abused. I've been physically abused. I've been verbally abused. I've been emotionally abused. So I know people who are bipolar. I know narcissistic people. I've had narcissistic psychologists, okay, who severely re-traumatized me. So I'm coming on as someone, who has experience as a patient or as a victim. I'm not trying to put myself out there like I'm the victim, feel sorry for me. But, if that's how it's coming across, I don't mean it like that. I just mean that I have gone through something horrific in my life, and I come on to share it with you, and I welcome your comments. Always welcome your comments to share your struggles with me. I don't like people making accusations out against me. That really disturbs me, but I figured I would, come on and talk about those accusations and, leave the comments up, because I can't help what people think, and I'm not going to try to change people's minds, because you can't change people's minds anyway. I'd be foolhardy to think that I could. And I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. I don't have to explain myself to anyone. I'm going to put a video out there mostly every day. Some days I don't put videos. Some days there's no time in my schedule to put a video out. But I will continue putting videos out there. I will continue putting them on every platform that I can. I can't put them on every platform, obviously. But I will continue to put them out there. A lot of people have subscribed to my channel on Reddit. They're all authentic subscribers, by the way. All the comments on my videos are authentic. But, people will say what they want to say or think what they want to think. I'm not going to change your mind. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just saying that sometimes it does help to fake it. I mean, if you fake it enough, like some people can't even do videos, some people, because they're too They can't come out here in front of the public and say, hey, I have borderline personality disorder. So it does take a certain amount of confidence to tell the world, hey world, I have borderline personality disorder. Hey world, my mother physically abused me. She was narcissistic. Hey world, my father, was a paranoid schizophrenic. I mean, it does take a certain amount of confidence. Not everybody does that, do they? Not everybody who has mental health problems has a YouTube channel and just shouts out to the world, broadcasts it to, everyone what their mental health issues are. A lot of people hide their mental illness. They don't go broadcasting it to the world like I do. That takes a little bit of confidence and self-assuredness to do that. Now, I'm not coming on here bragging that I'm totally, confident and self-assured. Not at all, okay? I'm not. But I've done this enough to feel confident that I can continue doing what I do and helping people. I can't help everyone. If someone is offended, people are going to be offended no matter what you do. They can be offended by what you wear. They could say, she's showing a little cleavage. Ooh, she's a slut. I don't like her. Look at her. Why did she wear that dress? Red? That's hideous. That's the color of blood. Look at her. Look at her here. It's wild. She's a wild witch. This is how I dress. This is how I wear my hair. Big and 80s style. This is how I do my videos. If it offends you, don't watch. Like I said, if you don't like something, don't watch. Scroll past it. Whenever I'm like on LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter or something and I don't like something I see, I just scroll, I don't even click it. I don't watch it, If I post something somewhere and you don't like it, don't watch it. You know how to scroll. It's so easy. It only takes a second to scroll, okay? What's the big deal, If you block the person and they make another account, you just ignore it. You just scroll past it. Not a big deal, really. But some people think it is. But anyway, I do believe in fake it till you make it. I never did before. I never believed in that. Ever, ever, ever. But I do believe that the more that you act like you're confident and you feel secure and you present yourself that way, the more you will become confident and secure. Just by portraying yourself as that and doing that day after day after day, that kind of like becomes a part of you, You kind of like, your personality kind of fits into that schema, into that role. It does. Try it, you know what I mean? It's like, even if you don't feel happy, smile. If you smile at someone, even though you don't feel happy, do the experiment, do this experiment. Smile at someone even if you're having a bad day and you're having a bad mood. I bet if you look someone in the eyes and smile, they'll smile back at you. I bet if they smile back at you, you'll feel happy. Or it'll make your mood shift just a little bit. Try it. Go walk by a stranger anywhere, in the grocery store, the library, on the street. Look at them in the eyes and smile and say hi. See if they smile back. See how that makes you feel. And maybe you do that more often enough, and maybe then you won't feel as miserable, Maybe faking it will help you make yourself a little more happy, friendly. Like I said, I never believed in that fake it to make it before, but since I've been doing these videos on YouTube, I do feel a little more confident because I'm presenting a confident front to you. I'm not denying the fact that, I'm not happy with all areas of my life. I'd like to be a successful YouTuber. I'm not a successful YouTuber. That's why I market myself. What does a successful YouTuber look like? someone that gets paid a full-time salary. Probably they have like 500,000 or 1 million subscribers. Someone that has like, yeah, I only have 4,000 subscribers. That's very, very little. Very, very teeny, teeny, teeny. It's like infantile, really. Some people might think 4,000 is a lot. If you only have like 100 or 200 subscribers, you might think, wow, you got 4,000. It's not a lot. Some people might think 10,000 is a lot. It's not a lot. You're not going to get much money if you only have 10,000 subscribers. But to me, 10,000 seems like a lot because I only have 4, see. But anyway, I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep doing things the way I do them. I'm going to continue. You can disagree with me all you want, but you do need to be kind and respectful because I will delete your comments if you're not, okay? We don't have to agree on everything like I said before, but we need to show respect to one another. Okay.